What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John from Project Ellsworth. In the month of February, I got a couple things from FYE. I got a really cool movie from my wife for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Grabbed one thing from Walmart, two things from Adventureland, one thing from Hot Topic, two things from BAM, and 4 Blu-rays and 4Ks from Best Buy. So, welcome to my February horror merch haul. Some of it's horror, most of it's horror, some of it's not. You'll be just fine. What's up, YouTube? And as always, I hope you guys out there are doing well, staying safe. All right, so I guess I will start off with what I picked up in FYE. This FYE was in the Morristown Mall. The first thing I picked up was a used copy of this movie called The Green River Killer. I was always fascinated by the actual real story of the serial killer from The Green River Killer. What the heck was his name? Gary Ridgway. And I didn't even know this movie existed. It was a whopping $4.99. I figured, what the hell? I wasn't buying a whole lot that day. So I picked that one up. And the same day, in the same mall, in the same store, FYE, I picked up another one of those handmade by robots. And I picked up Carrie. I didn't even know that this thing existed. And ironically, a week and a half ago or so, I did an unboxing video of my Carrie Funko Pop that I recently picked up. So there's that. And from, I guess I'll do the Valentine's Day gift from my wife. I mentioned this movie to her. I actually tried to get her to go to the movie theater with me to see this. She didn't want to go, so I didn't go alone. I tried to buy this the day it came out. It wasn't available anywhere near me, so she picked me up, bones and all, on Blu-ray. Have not opened this thing up yet. I'm going to watch this probably one day this week. Really looking forward to getting to that. But I wanted to just not watch it before this haul video because my neurotic ass would skip a movie and feel bad that I forgot to tell you I bought something, which is in and of itself is pretty ridiculous. But I know that if I brought that thing in upstairs, chances were I would make this video and leave this upstairs in my living room and forget to include it. All right, next up, from Hot Topic in, what mall was this in? I believe it was also the Morristown Mall. The same day that I went to FYE, I picked up E.T. E.T. is an all-time favorite movie of mine. I absolutely, positively love it. And recently I've been buying Funko Pops, whether they are or are not horror movie related. I buy them if I am a fan of the movie, and E.T. is an all-time favorite movie of mine. Absolutely love E.T. There's a bunch of them. E.T. with Evie in Gertie's disguise, one where he's got the robe on, one with the flowers. I didn't know which one I wanted to get, and that was the one that was there, so that's the one I picked up. Next up, at Adventureland, which was not in that mall, it was in the Gloucester Premium Outlets, but also that same day, I picked up a couple things that I actually looked at before and decided not to buy. And on this particular day, I was in the store, I picked these things up, I took a picture of them and sent them to my best friend, who I've been best friends with like literally my entire life. We were neighbors. He's the first friend I ever had, and to this day, we're 51 and 52 years old, and we are still best friends. We actually played with these things when we were kids. So I took a picture of them and sent them to him and said, "Holy flashback, Batman." And he was surprised that I actually found these things. I picked up the Mego Batman and Robin. I'm going to unbox these things at some point on this channel probably, and I don't know where I'm going to put these things, but I'm going to put them somewhere. Batman's easily my favorite superhero. And I've been that way since I was a little boy. I've always liked Batman. And like I said, that's just a little piece of my childhood right there. We used to play with these things every single day. So I saw them. They were only like $12 a piece, so I figured, what the hell, and I bought them. All right, so not the same day, like 2 weeks later, I found something very much in line with this. I was in Walmart and found this and just had to have it. It was 40 bucks. I want to say that the first couple times I ever saw this was in my local Best Buy, and I think that it was more than 40 bucks. I don't know why I wouldn't have bought it before if it wasn't more than 40 bucks. But for 40 bucks, it's the whole television series. I figured I'd scratch that itch, and maybe I'll watch Batman one day and play with my Batman and Robin figures. Wow. My wife would love that. Probably think I lost my damn mind. All right, so next up, most recently, I was at BAM the other day. Was it yesterday? What the hell's today? Today's Monday. Saturday. 2 days ago, I was in BAM, and I found this glow-in-the-dark Michael Myers. This is a Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition glow-in-the-dark Michael Myers. I have the Killer Clown from Outer Space version of this. I know that there's also a Chucky. I'm not a big Chucky fan, so I guarantee you I'm not buying that thing. And there's also a Pennywise out there. I saw the Pennywise that day and was like, you know what? I spent too much money today. I'm not buying Pennywise. Before I was even back in my house, I regretted not buying Pennywise, because now I have a feeling I'm not going to find him again unless I go online, which is where you can find everything on Earth that you can't find. You go online and you can find it. The question is, how much would I have to pay for it if I find it online? And you could care less about that. So yeah, I picked up Michael Myers, and the same day in the same store, I picked up the guy from Squid Game. They had all 6 of these guys there, and I've never seen any of them. I damn near bought all 6 of them, and I had to talk myself out of it. I grabbed this and grabbed grabbed this and grabbed Michael Myers and got the hell out of there before I was the owner of these 5 and Pennywise. So I almost bought 6 more of these damn things that day. I'm totally getting addicted to these guys, and I'm going to start displaying them all over the place down here. In this basement, the general layout is over here is all my YouTubing stuff and my horror collection, and all my movies are behind me. This is all my horror stuff. Over there is my eBay store, and I have a TV set up and a couch over there. I want to start incorporating eventually more shelving in here. Maybe, unfortunately, take some of the stuff down off of the walls and just start spreading my figures out in this room, because I almost feel like I spent all this money on this section of this room and I don't hang out in here a whole lot, because I like to hang out with my family upstairs and I do my business over there, and sometimes I have that TV on over there, but I always feel like I spent so much money on this square footage over here that I should be over here. I got to start spreading this shit out. All right, so enough story time. Next up, I know nothing about this movie. I've never even seen the trailer for this, but I was watching Sean C. Phillips' most recent video, or a couple videos ago, where he goes around and buys the new movies, his DVD Shopping Tuesday videos, and I saw this movie and didn't know what it was. And I picked this thing up and I read it, and my glasses are over there, and it sounds like it's pretty grisly and gory, and it wasn't expensive. It was like 14 bucks. So I picked that up. What the hell was that called? The Retaliators. Yeah, is what I got. So picked that up and know nothing about it. Next up, I went in there and I picked that up at Best Buy. You know what? All 4 of these, all from Best Buy. The same day I bought that, I finally picked up the Dentist collection. I've been thinking about getting this thing too. This is a Vestron release. It's Blu-rays of The Dentist and The Dentist 2, the very original name for the sequel. I have never seen The Dentist 2, and I have seen The Dentist, but it was so long. Here's an idea how long ago it was that I saw The Dentist. The last time I saw The Dentist was prior to me seeing Corbin Burnson on Seinfeld and going, that's the guy from The Dentist. That's how long it's been since I've seen The Dentist. So that was cheap too, also $14 or $15. So I picked that up, and the thing that I actually went there for that day was the 4K of Dawn of the Dead. Easily one of my favorite remakes of all time, and one of the very rare remakes that I just might like more than the original. It's very, very close for me. I love the original Romero film, but this is really, really good. If you haven't seen this, check this out. It's absolutely worth it. Fantastic. One of the best remakes ever made, in my opinion. And the last thing that I picked up was actually quite possibly the first thing that I bought in February. I went into Best Buy looking for something very particular. And now at this point, I don't even remember what it was. Oh, you know what it was? That was the day that I actually went there looking for Bones and All. They didn't have Bones and All, but they did have the new 4K Steelbook of Cloverfield. This is another movie that I absolutely love. There's a lot of people out there that were not nuts about this movie. I've run into a few of them in my personal life that really was not crazy about this movie, but I think it's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Found footage film, giant monster roaming around in New York City, tearing the head off of the Statue of Liberty. I wish we could have saw the monster more, but I think that what you don't see is scarier than what you do see kind of thing comes into effect in this movie. You see the monster, but you don't see him standing still long enough to get a real freaking good look at him until the very, very end. This is a great movie. I absolutely love Cloverfield. And when I saw that this was coming out, I absolutely wanted to pick it up. But like I said, I actually went to the store to buy that and completely forgot that this was out there. So at least when I went there that day, I was able to walk away with something. That's it. That's everything that I picked up in the month of February. A little bit much for somebody who said they were going to try and take their foot off the gas pedal of spending money in 2023. That's everything I picked up in February. Not anything outrageous. I actually found quite a few things and put it back. Like several Predator figures I had in my hand on 2 different occasions and put them back. And the other day, I found the Hooper Jaws retro cloth figure that I don't have. I have the Hooper in the scuba gear, but I don't have him in his jeans and regular clothes. And I saw that the other day and I almost bought it and I put it back. Whatever. One of these days. It's not like they're like becoming extinct. One of these days I'll pick that shit up. All right, I'm getting out of here. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you picked anything like that up. Let me know, pardon me, if nostalgia ever comes into play with you on the level that this did for me. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy I bought these things. That might be my favorite thing that I bought the whole damn month. Getting out of here. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video and you've been enjoying my content up to this point, please do me a huge personal favor. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day. Thank you for watching, folks. Later.